Gotta take that multi-value every day. Good morning, Saturday. I ain't gonna lie, today I really just wanna stay home and not do nothing. Nah, but every day it's a grind. I gotta get out here and get it right now. Put my coffee in my little pod so I can make me some coffee. Last night I kinda went out, had a little bit to drink and whatnot, and just kind of hung out because I be busy throughout the week just working hard. So you know, on Fridays I try to do a little bit of leisurely stuff, you know. About to make my way outside so I can put my rags and towels and stuff on the truck so I can get to this job that I'm like 30 minutes behind. I mean, you always kind of have a little bit of leeway and stuff like that when you doing mobile detailing, depending on how motivated the client is to get you there. So, you know, I've actually already gave them a call to let them know, hey, I'm running a little bit behind, but I'm on the way because I'm probably about to just stop for Chick-fil-A so I can get me some breakfast because I haven't even had breakfast. So let's get this going.
All my diamonds glistening, yeah. Money I be getting, yeah. And my niggas with it, yeah. And my bitch be getting it, yeah. All my diamonds glistening, yeah. Money I be getting, yeah. And my niggas with it, yeah. And my bitch be getting it. Started kicking it 88 and I was born to never flop. Getting them greens and making them means, getting it straight up out the pot. All I wanted was the top. My flow get dirty, I'm a mop. So anybody in my way better know I ain't gon' never stop. I like that shine and I like ice and I don't care with that be price. It's only me, I got one life. I caught the bad bitch that was right. She be pulling up to the school to get her education.
Just like that, y'all, we pulling out of the driveway, about to go to, I'm guessing Chick-fil-A. That's gonna be my quickest, best option. Some food right now, some good old Chick-fil-A. Then we go get this money. So I'm still really wanting to work on how my business works, as far as getting the customers, keeping up with the customers and all that. I've been talking to people all week about it, you know. Everybody's got suggestions, but you know how it is, and you don't know what's gonna work right for you until it just works right for you. So I'm trying all kind of stuff. Some things are working, and don't get me wrong, like I'm doing great in my business, but man, it's just something inside me that got me wanting these unbelievable goals to be achieved. So, you know, when you got an itch, you gotta scratch it. So, trying to definitely get to it to scratch. But look, see, told you. But nah, I'm definitely working on my business, trying to move forward. I got a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of things planned. I just gotta be able to like line up all the dots. I gotta put all the stars together in this situation. So we're gonna keep working on it. Anywho, today, like I say, I only got one job that I gotta take care of, and then I'm pretty much gonna get to the house and work on you know, a lot of the business cards, a lot of the new people that I had met throughout the week and stuff like that. Get them introduced to Winning Edge Carwash and let them know what we can do for them. You know, something come to mind about, man, when people, they talk about these prices, man. Some days I do remind myself, you know, people look at you as like, you just wash cars, but with anything that you do, it's how you do it, you know what I'm saying? So of course, if you don't do good work, good quality work and stuff like that, you know, it's only worth $20 to somebody and whatnot. You know, some people have never had the best of the best 5-star car wash because they didn't see the need to pay for it or whatnot. But you know, it is my job to educate them on that. But sometimes even after I educate them on it, they still think the price is just too outrageous. But you know, sometimes you gotta go with the people who want to afford the service. That being said, if you know you got a goal that you're trying to reach, and you know, accepting a certain amount is not helping you reach that goal, you have got to switch it up. You gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Life's short, and whatever you do, to switch it up, as long as it's not in bad, you know, faith to anything or anyone or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything wrong with it. I always tell anybody, whatever you do, just do it to the best of your ability. You know what I'm saying? Just don't mess over nobody while you getting there and stuff like that. Like, you know, do the best that you can, be the best person that you could be for you. So whatever you're doing now, if it's not working, just switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Go do something different. Don't complain about something that you're in when this is a free country that we in, and you can just go figure out how to do something else. You know, a lot of times I find out things, but you know, it goes back to the saying, a closed mouth don't get fed. So for me, if I see, I hope I didn't get no copyright off that. I just noticed the radio is playing a little bit too loud. But okay, cool. So whenever I see somebody and I'm like, dang, you know, what they doing or how they doing or whatever, you know, it's nothing wrong with going and asking a person, what are you doing? How are you making your money with that certain situation or whatever? Now, I'm gonna tell you the flip side of that. Now, if they tell you they ain't trying to share that information or whatever, do even more research on what they doing, because obviously if they feel it necessary to tell you that they don't want to share the information with you, it's probably because it's something good that they doing. They feel like it's okay to keep it away from you, but it's trillions of dollars, billions of people, and yo, it's something out here for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I say that because it's like, you know, it's a part of my business that I want to expand. I called a company that I seen that was doing the same thing as me, and instead of the guy, I was actually willing to pay the guy for his knowledge, and he told me, brother, you're barking up the wrong tree. And I'm like, wow. So that let me know, okay, cool, I definitely, you know, stumbled upon something that I need to keep paying attention to and work towards. So yeah, definitely gonna put that in motion this year. And if I was to tell you guys, okay, yes, I do mobile detailing, but I seen that adding pressure washing to my business would help expand it and give it even more revenue. So that's what I'm referring to, you know what I'm saying? So definitely doing my research on that, and that will be in addition to my business at the moment. But when I do need pressure washing and stuff like that, I do give it to my cousin. He has the business Morning Glory. Richard Porter, the best drummer I know. But hey, nah, he is good. You know, all of us is about working hard and doing good work. That's how I got all the reviews online. I think I'm like 6 reviews away from like 300 total reviews. I probably got maybe like 6 reviews. Literally, you could go look it up on my Google reviews. It's only like 6 reviews that are bad or like less than 5-star. You know what I'm saying? And those are stories. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like bump the whole thing about you can't please everybody. I mean, let's talk about the people who just these are the people that they just don't have it. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. Something's wrong with their mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, on one of my 1-star reviews, that the person did it to, you know, be nasty to me. Let's just be real. I literally did my job, asked the person to come look at it. They said it would be fine, and it was literally 3 days later they called me and said they didn't like it. And I'm like, and for what they said, I don't know, man. It's almost like they was like trying to threaten me to give them their money back, or so they can have that for free or something like that, or get me. I think it was like trying to get me to come back and wash their car and do the job over or something like that. And I'm like, man, you can do whatever you gotta do, because you're not gonna play me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that person did go and do that. And I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? And it sucks because it was someone that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, that I knew. I won't say that we was friends back in the day, but definitely didn't expect, you know, someone from my hometown to be online trying to bash me because of their negligence, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know, it's a lot of funny people in the world, especially you gonna run into it in business for sure. You just gotta keep trucking. You gotta keep pushing to the next level, regardless of what people are trying to do to bring you down, or a bad customer, or a bad day. You know, even like a lot of people don't expand their business because they don't want to deal with the hassles of dealing with people, you know. And I try to talk to a lot of people about that you know, that's in my circle and stuff, but you know, to each his own. One thing I always would tell people is like, you know, I know a lot about being alone and doing things yourself and stuff like that. I grew up as the only child in the house, and you know, some days it's cool, some days it's not, most days it's not, because you know, when you lonely and you ain't got nobody to play with and stuff like that, like it do suck, you know what I'm saying? Now when it's time to go get stuff and you get a lot more because it's only you, then yeah, that's cool too. But for the most part, basically what I'm referring to is, you know, you can get a lot more done and have a lot more fun when you got more people in the situation. You got a team built up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Joe come into play last year with my situation. Like you seen yesterday, we knocked out. Of course, you know, when we having the two rigs or whatever, we knocked out jobs in different locations. But when the job literally, somebody thought that we was in Georgia, but we wasn't. Gotta had the job scheduled. It was a $200 job, so obviously we missed out on that job. So, you know, because of us having a team and stuff like that, had Joe bring the other rig over to where I was at. We finished up that job quickly. Then when it jumped on, you know, a little outside wash that I conjured up, and between the last job of that day being like $100 or so more, and you know, the wash, I was able to charge them a good amount for that because they was able to get some other, what did they get? They got some trim. We restored the trim and stuff, you know, with certain spray that we use, and that made it a high ticket exterior wash. So all in all, I was able to still come up with the $200 that I missed from that job. So my day turned out to be how I planned it to be anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel like I got like great potential with what I'm doing and stuff like that, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get all this stuff situated so we can definitely get to the next level. So I definitely be watching you other guys on YouTube, and his motivation Some things I do a little bit different, and usually if I don't do the same thing you do, is because I think I'm always a person to tell you the numbers don't lie, and I'm not saying anything bad about what they doing. I'm not there with them, so I don't know how that's working for them. But for me, let's say I go see you doing something on YouTube and then I try it for myself. This handy dandy watch right here, it's got a stopwatch on it. And basically what I always tell anybody that come on and help me or work for me is, if it don't beat if it don't, if it's not faster, based on the stopwatch, then we ain't going with it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always open to whatever ideas it is to improve, the business and all that stuff. So like I say, since the day I started doing detailing, when I knew I wanted to make, I think I was making like $21 an hour at my last job or something like that. Yeah, I was like at the Walmart distribution center, right? So I looked at it, I was like, well, okay, if I'm gonna do this thing, I want to make more than $21 an hour. So I timed a detail, and it took me an hour, so I charged $30. And that was when I first started. I didn't know, the money that I could make. Excuse me. I didn't know the money that I could make doing cleaning cars and stuff like that and detailing them at first. I didn't know that it was gonna end up being what it is today, which is great. So but the thing about it is, like I say, the stopwatch and the numbers are not gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? So if you go out and you do, if you work, obviously, everybody work, and that's why I say I never knock a man hustle. And then when a lady, when a person comes to me and tell me, hey, well, my guy do that same job for 45, hey man, get your money, bro. Like, I'm not, like, at the end of the day, you can go do 10 cars for $45. I'm finna go past 40 more cars on the way out to go to any of these jobs, you know what I'm saying? It's like so many cars out here, so much untapped potential with, these vehicles and whatnot. That being said, I'm not doing those jobs for $45 anymore. Well, yeah, pretty much, yeah, anymore. I'm not doing it, I'm trying to say this the humblest way possible, but that's just not where I'm at, anymore. I started there, and there's nothing wrong with starting there, and I commend the person who beat me out, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta, hone your skills, you know what I'm saying? So if you go to somebody and you try to charge them what I charge them, and they tell you no, you know what I'm saying? Then, sometimes you gotta do it for that lower price in order to just get that under your belt, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, like, some jobs I did it at first, when I needed pictures and I needed content and stuff like that to promote myself. I did a job or two for free, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when you do that job or two for free, they'll come and pay you for the job. Shout out to Dan Jones when I did the fry. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do commend, people getting out there, and, if you making more than what you making at your current job with whatever you choose to do, if it makes you happy and all that good stuff, even if you go out and you just switch up what you doing and you getting the same amount of money, but you enjoy it more. Cause like dude told me that fly the airplanes, I was like, man, you got a cool job or something. I said to him, he was like, man, I don't got a job, it's a lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? And this Winning Edge lifestyle, like, literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really no job to me. I mean, yeah, I be saying I got to go do this job or whatever, but on the real, man, I be chilling. Like, I'm at the point now to where, as long as only reason why I work is because I want to make sure that I stay on top of my skills and I want to stay on top of my skills. I want to know what's going on in my business, and you know, it is my goal to fire myself because I know that I got so many other things that I can do to make money. And you know, like I told Joe, I say, man, you know, he think I'm in a great position, and I am blessed to be in the position that I am in. But like I told him, I say, man, I want to put you in my position. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it's like, I feel like if I can put him in my position, then, you know, hey, we either gonna be on the same level, getting money together, or I'll be the elevated to figuring some other stuff out. And, you know, I'm definitely that type of person that if you're around me, I want to uplift you. I want to, I want you to be great. Because at the end of it, like I told my closest friends, my buddies, my cousins and stuff like that, man, what if I'm in the gym and I need to come ask you for some money? You know what I'm saying? But we both broke. ain't nothing good or nothing gonna come out of that really, because you can't do nothing with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if you become successful, why not make your friends successful with you? Why not make the person who next to you successful with you? That just in case you do need something, you can go ask them for it, and you know they good for it, and then they know you good for it to give it back to them. You know what I'm saying? Because all this world is a bunch of goddamn trading, borrowing, payments, all that. Who really owns this stuff? And then it's like, when you do obtain all this stuff, if you die tomorrow, it ain't yours. It's gonna end up being somebody else's. Believe that. Pulling up here at Chick-fil-A. Boy, Chick-fil-A, what y'all putting in that chicken? Y'all got these folks is real deal in the line. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna do the egg white grill and add a yogurt parfait with it, and then I want to do
instead of the hash browns, yogurt parfait.
No. I want the hash browns too, and then I want the yogurt added to it.
What's what a drink?
Sunjo, large.
Alright, you said granola parfait. Alright, is that all for you?
That's it.
Alright, can I have a name for your order?
Brian.
You're a vlogger?
Yeah, man.
Be $13.25. What do you vlog like?
For my car wash, I'm gonna show you for mobile detailing.
Gotcha. How many subscribers you got?
19. We working on it.
You gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't care about the views. It'll come.
Yeah.
Posting content.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
You too, man. Yeah, see, even my boy right there, he said, hey, you gotta start somewhere, and that's what we doing, starting somewhere. Cause my biggest thing is to put that content out there for y'all this year and show you, you know, where I'm at with this mobile detailing. Talk to you about my bad, let's pay attention to something, make sure it was good. Okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Talk to you about life and, you know, where I came from and where I'm at now, where I'm trying to go and stuff like that, man. Like, every day I wake up, man, I be telling people, bro, like, I be excited. Like, every day is Christmas to me. And then some things, like, even the hardest things that's going on with me right now, I laugh it off because it's like, man, I'm still good. Like, I'm just so blessed, yo. Like, I went from pushing buggies at Lowe's in the hot sun to, you know, then when I thought I got the little warehouse job, you know, from $8 to $20 an hour, you know, did that for some years on end. Then I just always knew that, like, I could do better, you know what I'm saying? So just follow my heart, and I followed my heart, and I went with my mobile detailing business, and now I'm making, like, you know, really good money, man. Like, y'all gonna see y'all gonna see the things that that I end up putting together with all this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. Like, I'm on a whole different mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even trying to stunt or nothing like that. It's just, I just got this ambition inside of me that I've always had. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanna strut my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that, like, I think that, like, the biggest things for me is when I can help other people out, you know. And I said that at the watch night in church for New Year's. I said, like, you know, my biggest accomplishment in 2021 was taking another man out of a clock-in job and getting him in a job that he like to do, and, you know, that he relaxed and making more money. Like, I was able to do that for somebody, is give them more income than what they was making at, you know, their normal job. Like, that was such a blessing to me, because, like, I want to do stuff like that. You know, I want to be able to donate and contribute, you know, to things that I feel necessary to contribute to, all that good stuff. So at the end of the day, like, that's what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? Now, materialistically, I want my Lamborghini, my airplane, and my $1 million home. Maybe $2 million home. I don't know. We just got to see how much it's going to cost to keep it up in the long run. But at the end of the day, it's a way to do it all. You know what I'm saying? If you want the castle, if you want the castle, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with it. Trust me, it's nothing wrong with it. That's just more rooms that you can go give somebody that don't have no rooms if you wouldn't let them stay there. It's all about perception. How you gonna look at it? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what we pushing for. But man, I'm about to get this Chick-fil-A and eat it, and I'm gonna get back to y'all when it's time to show y'all this ride that I'm about to slide and get all cleaned up. Yeah. What's up, YouTube? We back. We at the location. We got our older model Honda CR-V right here that they want to get the starter detail. This on the more dirtier side, so we're gonna charge them $140 for it and knock it out. So let's take a look at it. As y'all can see, it has a lot of soil in it, and it needs some help. It's just really dusty. You can see the door jambs. They need some help. Same thing with the rear. Woo. So it ain't too bad, but it need that that touch to it. Woo. It's got some sticky stuff on it. It's really sandy, a lot of soil. We're not worried about the stains and stuff with this detail. We're just trying to get it cleaned up. So, you know, starter detail is just gonna take care of the particulars. So I'm gonna get this thing going, get it started, and we're gonna make it look nicer than what it looks right now.
will come and get your bitch bad. I can't lie, it's so hard not to hit you. I ain't no preacher, but just listen. Now they make it in the kitchen. Had $1 million deal, now my pockets getting bigger. I done had some bands tied up in my socks. I done had some bands in a cardboard box. Hit my box, bands made a plan, then I got a lot. Being on your shit will make them bad bitches flop. Jumping on the set, net, catch it super wet. When you know what I know, you ain't here to take the bet. Take the bet on my neck and I'ma always keep a 10. Hit the gas and clutch it just to drive away and flex. Hotter than some fish streets, jumping out the pot. I'm hotter than some fish streets, jumping out the pot. I'm hotter than some fish streets, jumping out the pot. I'm hotter than some fish streets, jumping out the pot.
on the CRV. I'm gonna take y'all inside of it, let you see exactly what's going on with it. Just kind of putting up some rags here and there. Grab a rag just in case I see something I need to wipe real quick. But let's go check this thing out. So you guys can see now it does, this paint job is faded, but because of the chemicals and stuff that we use, it makes any vehicle come out to the best way that it can be, the most shiniest it could be. You can see how well we brought the wheels out with that nice tire shine. This side is also nice and shiny. All right, start opening it up. Left the gas cap open so I can show y'all, you know, we do get all up in there. That's part of getting the detail. Backside all nice and clean. Got the door jambs nice and white and clean. We use the pressure washer, of course, in the beginning to knock the algae and stuff that was already on there. No more soily floors. And the objection, what you're trying to accomplish with the starter detail is just get the main dirt, hit the dust. You can see this whole thing's all nice and dusted, as if I use some type of solution to get everything off, but it's just the air, dust, and having a damp rag that got everything looking good. Also, I wanted to show y'all the door jambs are 100% better.